In this lesson, we're going to be doing the magical dot. This is going to be the first time we're really using Animate. You need to use over 100 frames. Okay, so this is kind of something that it may look like here. So you can just see the dot just kind of moving. You want to move it in arcs like we talked about here. You'll notice kind of about, let me scoot back. Right here, it does a little smear that is in the assignment, part of the assignment. You want to include at least 2 smears, I believe is what it says. Let me go back to the assignment. So you're going to create a document that is HD 1280 by 720 at 12 frames per second. You're going to use over 100 frames. You want to use your onion skinning. Create a new frame after drawing each dot, and the shortcut for that is F7, and then create at least 2 smears on your animation. Remember, the closer your dots are, the slower they will move, and the further apart, the faster they will move. Okay, and then you're going to turn in an animated GIF for this. So the first thing that you're going to do is create a new file. This is lovely. Here's the HD preset. If your frame rate does not say 12, you want to change that to 12 and click create. Okay, so what you want to do is go ahead and choose a color that you want to use for your dot. It can be any color, just, you know, don't make it white. And you can just get your classic paintbrush and see kind of how the dot looks first. If it's not big enough like mine, you want to undo that. Control Z to undo and make it bigger. So you can use the bracket keys to make it bigger. And you really won't know what that looks like until you click on it. Okay, so however big you want it. Okay, I think I'm going to use this one. I can see this a little bit better. So I'm going to start off, just pick somewhere where you want to start your dot. As soon as you'll notice that right now there's no color on this frame. There's nothing on it. It's empty. As soon as I click on it, it turns gray. That's how you know that you have put something on the frame. Okay, so to insert a blank keyframe, you can right click here, change this to blank keyframe, and it automatically did it when I changed it. You could go and just keep clicking that after you've drawn your dot. So right now I can't see where my previous dot is, so I'd just be guessing as to where to put the next one. But right here you'll see your onion skin. Turn that on and you'll see that now my dot's purple, and that is because I'm not on that frame. So when I make my new dot, you can see my new dot is pink. This just means that's on a previous frame. Okay, then I'm going to add a new blank keyframe. So again, you can click this and continue adding another dot, and you'll notice as I add more, you see less of what was behind. Now you can change that by expanding this, but there's really no need to when you're just doing the dot. And at some point you might wonder, did I already make a dot? Well, first of all, what color is it? And then is there and is this shaded in or colored, right? So you're just gonna kind of just make it do whatever you want. As they get further, they'll speed up, slow down, speed up, yes. So this is just going to kind of get you familiar with how the framing, how to move frames, and how to create some kind of animation here. Simple, oh, see, I'm doing the wrong thing. Just a simple way to get you experimenting. Okay, so now I'm going to do my smear. So from here, maybe it's going to go back up. So I'm going to go back up once, and then I'm going to do a smear. Okay, and I know that looks pretty dramatic right there, but when you play it, it's going to be so fast that it's not that that dramatic. I did my second smear. And you're just going to keep doing this until you've gotten at least 100 frames. It's not going to take very long. It's just dot, dot, dot. Another thing that you might want to know is instead of clicking this button over and over again, you can also use F7, and then you can just keep your finger on your mouse and keep your other finger on F7. See, here I'm messing up. You might want to check your frame sometimes. Here I didn't put a dot, so since I've already kind of gone through it, I'm just going to delete that frame. And then I just want to check to see if it's lined up right. So it looks like I skipped, wait, where am I? This is the frame I'm on. Oh, okay, okay. Looks like I'm missing a dot somewhere. So I'm just gonna go back and delete from here. And then I'll start here again. I am almost at frame 100. I'm just going to end this here. Okay. So I'm going to go back and now I'm going to play this. I'm going to turn off onion skinning when I play it, so you can see how the dot is just kind of going crazy. It goes a little too crazy at the end, but I'm just gonna leave that. Okay, so when you're done with that and you're ready to turn it in, you can go to File, Export, and you're gonna go to Export Animated GIF. Okay, and you might say, oh, my stuff's not showing up. If you're worried, you can always do the preview. And this is something that will pop up there, okay? So you can leave everything the way it is and just click Save. Make sure you know where you're saving it. Save it as magical dot or something else. Click Save. And then it should save. I always like to check to make sure that it works before you turn it in. You definitely want to make sure that you're turning in A, the right file, and B, that it's actually working. So go to wherever you saved it, find it in your folder, and just make sure that it plays. And again, this is a continuous loop, so then you'll just turn it in your GIF file, and that's it.